arriving in Miami Beach for the Mother's Day. Oh, we'll wait. Now we're starting the cruise. Yeah, the schoolmaster is getting everybody ready. Speed. Sally, looking nice. Skip, show me your best side. That's good. And here's where we're going on the Caribbean cruise. We've just arrived and have had lunch. And now we have the bodies. Oh, that's a close-up, first one. Woohoo! And featuring tans by our swimming pool, which is empty. Something about the health code, they had to empty the water and fill it up tomorrow. Oh, Speed! I thought I saw that.
That guy, that good-looking guy.
Hey, Mom. Wait, having a tour? Let's skip. Can't find it yet. Stuff hasn't arrived. And I don't learn too quickly.
I know that. Members of the Ambas group, your cocktail party is now taking place in the Windjammer Cafe on deck 10.
Just leaving Miami. Slight bit of rain. We're in the harbor, Miami, trying to make the turn to get out. Thought there would be tugboats down here pulling us around. Don't see. Gonna make this turn back this way and out to sea. Hey, Mars, we have the cruise queens. Hi, cruise lady.
Hi, sweetheart.
How are we doing?
Well, if the rain stops, we'll be doing a lot better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna rain. We'll fill up the pools for tomorrow. We can.
Attention, please. Just a final reminder that
I want to know that I got your profile earlier today. Wait till you see it, you'll love it. Skip, are you having a marvelous time so far? Don't do it, don't do it. Don't. Now we are on the Nordic Empress, and our boat is 10 stories high, and now we're looking down on that little shrimpy cruise boat, which is a pretty good size anyway. But you can see we're towering way above it. So Nancy, you can't get uptight. You got to let the good times roll. You can't plan anything, all right?
Leave me alone while I pick my ear. He's taping. And my nose. Wisdom.
And
Shut up, Jim.
Marcy, will you stop your school teacher Marmac?
Be quiet.
So Dave.
Yeah, that's right ahead.
What?
Take it off. Don't let her see.
Where's Mom? Okay. This is what happens to you after you're 80 years old. Sort of Muslim-like.
The leader, the great leader.
Hey. Hey, Mom. Hey, Grub. Grub. Hey, Dave, the forecast is for moderate seas.
Moderate seas.
That's what they said. We're looking for the moderate seas are right out there.
Think you're Dramamine?
No, Dramamine. We're hoofing it.
Yeah. Should I have taken one?
Nah,
Are you sleepy?
not yet.
I have Dramamine.
Sunset over Miami. Hey, Grub. Right away. In 5 minutes, we're going to test the seas. We're going to check out the moderate seas and see if anything happens.
Get a picture over there, Jim.
I just got that. Who's the lady with the hairdo? Hey, Ma. Oh, that's, are you some Muslim?
Oh, excuse me.
We're looking at the rays. The beautiful rays.
Lots of impression.
Look at this place. That's kind of a tacky little abode.
So I hope it works out.
This is our first cocktail party in Mom's suite. We now are in room 4656.
I gotta tell you, this thing here.
Actually, we're celebrating Marcy's birthday. Marcy, what number is this of yours?
58.
58.
Now, Marcy, tell them the part about the
Jeez.
last That's the truth.
She's lying.
Really? 54.
54.
Yeah.
I remember when you and I dated when you were like 14.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to forget that, Jim.
We had one date and I dumped you.
Bringing it back.
I know it is.
Marcy, you know why I didn't ask you back?
Why, Jim?
Because you didn't want that wild, crazy sex that you're having with my brother now.
And also, you called in October, remember, for December?
For the date?
December?
14?
Oh, really? 2 months ahead?
That's right.
Didn't you
She accepted.
Was
this for the debutante
ball or something big?
I don't know what it was.
I don't think it is when your mate's 14 too.
What did you have to call 2 months in advance?
Oh, it is.
No, Marcy, we were juniors
Why did you call me 2 months ahead of time?
because I was horny.
Well, I was the wrong person to call.
Well, you proved that. I couldn't ask you out a second. Actually, with Georgia, it worked out about the same, so I don't know why I married her.
Yeah.
It took me longer to figure it out.
He called me that night and he called Georgia.
And one other, and I scored on 2 out of 3.
Yeah, I was the only one that
He
liked
called
that.
all of us
Yeah.
Get
2
involved.
months ahead. They got us for 3 different nights. And we all went into school the next day. And I'm like, oh my God, you're not going to believe who called 3 months ago. I was supposed to say.
We know what kind of shoes those
Well,
are.
I'll have to check my calendar.
No, I did say that. But I'm thinking, my God.
Woohoo! Did you bring your old boots?
Snakeskin, Nancy?
No.
Snakeskin?
I
We
didn't.
got a 0 and a Nancy's shoes here.
She looks at
In a
you.
hot tub. I
Excuse
saw that in a hot tub, that whole thing.
Nancy's a cruise. I wear a cruise expert.
It was there.
Cruise expert.
I'm a cruise expert.
Came out of the water like that, right in my face. I thought maybe
He's got all the
water went over the hot tub.
low cut blouse and the bikini.
I didn't bring a bikini. No. Sally brought the bikini.
Hey, Speed. Guess what I got today with my opening shot? You leaning over to pick up something. You're going to love the shot. It's perfect. You'll never know till you get this filmed.
And don't think this weekend's gonna be different after that remark.
Hey,
You should have heard the remark on the airplane today.
Marcy,
From who?
those things from who? They supposed to
From you to her?
Well, we got on the second leg of the flight. We got separated because she was on row 9, I had to go to row 21. And the stewardess came back and said, your wife has
no motion at all.
who's the person whose wife's on in row 9?
Motion here than our house.
She's going to like to come up. So they said, I said, that's me.
Hey, Jim, she said,
Would you like to come up? I said, no. And they came up in the
camcorder right beside you.
Hi, honey. I said, hi, honey, how are you?
and we're poolside. Saturday. They finally filled the thing. Hi, Dan. Did we get the guy? No, but I left a message down at the bar. Marcy, do a few laps. No laps in the pool?
30 minutes, Jim.
Thank you. We're recording, Jim.
Okay, catch my watch. I'll do a swan dive before I catch it.
There goes Jim. He's taking a big dipperoo.
The water's probably going to come
right?
leaning
Go
over
ahead.
the side. Oh, he did a backflip. That's the excitement of Nancy's hat. Oh, hey, Marcy. What? Sally's back.
Hey, Speed. We're zooming over here to see
That's
Speed.
how much I have left.
Hey, Speed, how you doing?
Mindless book I've ever read.
It is so stupid.
It is just the pitch. I'm almost
Hey,
through.
Speed, you buy anything?
Well, they still haven't even
I bought a hat, David.
You bought a head. Is that it on your head?
Yeah, I bought a hat.
I hope you didn't pay more than $1 for it.
Hey, Dave, I bought these glasses.
Oh, let's see. They're cool. Are they Varnays? Varnays, thank you. Well, we got to go back to Jim. He's complaining we're not getting enough of them here. What a bod. Look at this.
On my best side?
We got a bunch of stuff on the lens here. It looks like tobacco. We're gonna
That's all right. Doesn't make a difference.
wait, I have to remove it. Hold it.
No, don't touch it. No, that's just viewing. Don't touch it.
We're trying to get it, Jim.
Don't touch it, Dave. It's not there. You'll get to the viewing part.
Okay.
Thank you very much to be included in this year's film.
Anything else to say?
We're having a marvelous trip.
You're out of here?
It's one of my favorite sisters right here. This is Sally and Speed.
Hey, Jim.
And a $2 hat.
We just came back from Nassau. I bought my earrings.
Sally, he used to be your favorite brother
There you go.
until he
Thank
drowned
you.
off.
And it's, Mom, it's the last day before you're going to be 80 years old. How do you feel today?
I'm only 79.
79 today? How do you feel?
I feel like 100.
Where did 100?
Are we tiring you out?
And what did you find today, Mom?
Oh, I found her in the Royal Victoria Hotel.
Where's that?
David, what's wrong?
And you were there? How many years ago were you there?
7 years ago.
And you stayed there?
And the tree, the crystal tree, is still a great, huge banyan tree. It's centuries old.
What about the other place that burned down, you said?
It didn't burn down, it tore it down. That was the Royal Victoria. Wait a minute. 7 years ago, Jimmy's only 56.
Wait. Hey, Skip. Does that make me sort of something beating with a B?
No, I don't think I have my arithmetic right. I was a little bit like that blackjack last night.
Right. Whoa, stick closer. We're on our tour of Nassau, looking back toward the ships, and then a soccer field down below. And we were struck by the gorgeous colors of the water. I don't know if this is going to pick it up or not.
Yeah, I think it should.
And we're on our way into a, what is this, Nancy?
Fort. It's Fort Charlotte.
Fort Charlotte?
And we're going to tour the dungeons. This was built in the 1700s to keep the pirates away.
Let's go see.
That's good.
And now before that, before the dungeons, we're looking at cricket. I've never seen cricket. Where are they going? Interesting.
And there's the clubhouse over there.
Oh, the
And they're
cricket.
sitting in their white outfits. Everyone has on white. Straw.
That's how much
Look at the leg guards he has on.
Okay, let's watch a pitch. He missed. Gangplank in to see the pirates. Den.
And going off the Bahamas in 1787, completed in 1789. This fort was named in honor of King George III.
On our way down to the dungeons? Okay.
Said, that man with the chain in his hand is the captain. It is he who wants the information out of the prisoner lying on the rack. That prisoner doesn't give him the information he wants. That man with the pole in his hand, he'll join the meal. And all
It's the governor's mansion, and that's where Princess Di and Charles used to come and stay. They come and shop in the straw market and come back and wander through town and back up through these stairs.
British Governor Earl Lloyd Dunmore in the year of 1793 built the fort in their use. The very large pink building sitting on the waterfront, that is the old Shelton British Colonial Hotel. That is one of the largest hotels on the island. With all the sand and the harbor entrance, that is a man-made island. That island named Arawaki. The building which you'll see on it, that is the old government custom building. The great building you see directly in front of you, that is the General Post Office. That is the largest post office on the island. Just coming around, I will explain to you.
Ew. We're on top of the water tower.
Ladies and gentlemen, now to get across,
Paradise
you can
Island.
take a ferry boat at Prince George Dock. All the bridges are the eastern, and you can use the bridge.
We just came down here with a guide who said this is not a, what did you say, this is not a job. This wants a friendly donation. And where's our little, hello, how are you?
He keeps a car. He has some of the most expensive cars in the world.
What's the guy's name?
Sharaki or something, I don't know. I can't pronounce his name. And that whole building is air conditioned. And you see all those, and the lugs on the wheel, believe it or not, 18 carriage. This is where he does all his entertaining and everything else. The front side of that house is right over there.
Monitors right now, and if you come up here, the dance floor huge. Huge. H-U-G-E. Huge. Thank you. All right, anyway. As you can see, we've got the monitors going right now, and if you come up here and you dance and you participate tonight, you are going to be stars on your own cabin television sets.
Yay!
It's $8 if you buy a glass of draft beer.
Got Dave warming up
beer. I don't know what I'm saying here.
There with
all right,
Grub.
the pitcher's $8, the beer's $2, all right? There we go.
This breeze is great all the time. Baby, with me. Oh, baby, I wanna love you like a leather shirt. You're fine, so kind. I wanna get a girl that you love. You might hear that I feel about it. I really love it.
Looks like Ireland, dude.
Here we go, to the right. And we're going to have them all full dance at the same time, and you guys get to do your choices. I need couple number 1, stand right here. Couple number 2, I need you to stand right. Go crazy. Ladies, wait a minute. All you ladies up here. Let me tell you, I can give you a secret. It's up to you whether or not you do this here. But the way that the couple won last cruise was while they were dancing, one of the ladies took her top off. So, I don't know if that's what everybody here we go. Now everybody got a good look at him, right? Walk. W-O-R-K. Tony, what do you got? Wax in your ears tonight? Walk. All right, anyway. So on the count of 3, go crazy. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yay! 1. Okay, nice to see you brought your friends along. Okay. Couple number 2. Couple number 3. Okay, tell you what, Tony was over there. He's a partial judge over to the side here, but he thinks that we need to have a little conference here with our applause meters. Can you two couples stand over a little bit more this way? You two couples this way? All right, now let's have a little conference. Excuse me, folks, just for one quick second here. Okay, great. All right, what we've all decided to do. I'm sorry, Tony, did you not get the vote? Everybody saying, oh. Ah. Well, we'll give you another chance in a little while there, Tony. Sorry about that. All right, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what we've all decided to do, as soon as this is over, we're all going to go out for pizza. But before we do that, the winning contest winner tonight for our twist contest happened to be, it was very, very close here, but it happens to be couple number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, I do want to let you know, number one, don't think that they're going home empty-handed. He's going to kill me for that one. Sorry about that, Tony. All right, anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, this happens to be your quiz director's favorite prize giveaway, by the way. This little mug right here. Why? Because it's the only prize that comes along with some clear instructions, and allow me to read them to you right now. Here, well, couples number 1, 2, and 4, you get the keychain, you get the coffee mug, plus, of course, you get this thunderous round of applause. Not only get all those prizes, but you also get this. A beautiful Royal Caribbean Greaser t-shirt. You don't get it quite yet. You don't get it quite yet because the night would be incomplete, Mustang Sally, unless we saw you dance one more time. So get on your what you got when the music starts. You know what you need to do. Come on, everybody. Congratulations, a big round of applause for Sally. And what was your name again? Skip, that's right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what we're going to do. Okay, we're going all the way down, all the way to the ground. It's time to do the crocodile. Here we go!
Skip and Dana have just landed.
All the way down out there.
Okay,
there.
Yeah.
So I want to hear everybody. You don't have to be on the dance floor to sing along now. Everybody in this room, repeat after me. It's very simple. Hey, 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 hey. Here we go. Let's try. Everybody. Hey, hey, hey.
I'll start calling you Bubbles. Bubbles! Yay! It's better than Drizzle, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to call you Bubbles from now on.
Boy, I'll tell you one thing. The only thing I want to say is there's a whole lot of difference. When she was 79, she wasn't doing this stuff.
Jim. Hi, Jim.
Hi,
How are you, honey? Your hair looks great. Let me zero in Jim's head.
Wait a minute. Let me get your. Let me get your feet.
Great.
Thank you.
He hasn't combed his hair yet.
Happy.
Darcy,
Time
a
to go
little
to
too
bed.
early in the morning
I
to
know.
be this
Oh
close.
my
Thank you very much.
God.
With
I
no
know. Wait a
makeup on.
minute. This is a bad face day. This is Fred's wedding. Oh my God. I bet.
Oh, that's
the
really
lines
good,
that
Mom.
I have. And I look on.
On our way to the Cocoa Island, or whatever it is called, close enough. Just leaving on Sunday morning. And it's the birthday lady. And we have the professional photographers on board. Great ship. Nordic Empress. Trying to zero in on it, Todd. Where'd it go?
The boat's rocking.
Somewhere over there. I still can't get it. I think I got it. And this is the Nordic Empress sister ship, also on the way to the passengers doing the same thing. Marcy, go. Hey, Marcy. Marcy, how do we like the spot we've chosen?
Jim, I want to tell you.
Okay, now you can talk to me.
This is the most secluded, private spot I've been in since we left Miami.
Isn't this great?
And see how private and
Hey, Jim,
secluded
get
it
a
is.
shot of Mom out in the
Where it is. We're just looking at the point where we finally settled on after being at 3 other different places. And now, Mom's first one in the drink. She's going to do some snorkeling. She's first practicing her dive to the reeds in Muskoka. Next year, she's going to do it all the way underwater.
We're only 40.
Hey, Pete. What are you, greasing up for the swim?
For the swim, for the English Channel.
Okay, babe. See you do it.
How am I doing?
You're doing fine. And Burdette, where are you going?
I'm going snorkeling.
Okay, guy.
Don't be so boring.
Hey, Skip. Skip. We haven't had an interview. That's it. Haven't had an interview since your win last night. I think you've had more victories dancing than with horses in the last month or so.
You're right.
So, Speed.
Yes, Jim.
Where's your, this is it, your victory dance. We got you on film totally last night as the winner. Nancy Bear. Good morning.
Finally got our spot, babe.
We got it. Good choice.
Hammocks and all.
And Todd's, what are you looking at? You got some termites or something? Oh, I thought you had termites on your legs.
Hey, James.
Yes, dear.
Are you being tortured?
I think I'm going to stay.
Yeah?
Yeah, the trip guys makes a round trip, be back in next week, so why don't you go home to the kids, all right?
No problem.
You can make all those decisions
I'll
anyway.
pretend that's where I'm going, and then I'll never tell where I really went. Joke's on him, he didn't even get it. I got it!
Wait a minute, what happened to my glasses?
Oh, Jim.
Well,
what were you saying?
I'm looking for my glasses right now. I'll be right with you. Why don't you save the table, all right?
You shut that damn camera.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, we're so glad, honey. There he is.
Okay.
Mr. Cool. Back in action again.
God, when he was born, he was so darling.
What happened?
He had a fell on his head, little pink chubby cheeks, and this angelic look, and he would always eat. I always had a lot of trouble with a lot of the others afterwards for eating the day that he ate everything, which was heaven. And then he grew to be 36 pounds heavy, and he was so heavy he couldn't walk. So then I was having Jimmy, and we lived on the top of the tower, circular staircase, and I'd carry the weight. Then I had Jimmy, and then I carried Jimmy, and no, I carried David and Jimmy, and we had a double baby carriage. That's it. Oh. Okay, then somebody come up with a mom.
Well, let's hit on somebody else here.
Oh, no, I have to tell you about how, when he was born. Went out. The firstborn. Firstborn. Went out. Dave took me out for spaghetti dinner. And if you believe I never had a spaghetti dinner before in my life. So we went to Lorenzo's and he piled my plate like this.
Just after Dave was born?
Before. He made,
This is what happened.
Yeah.
Dave made me eat every bit of that pile. It was good. It was much. He came home and a light was burned down. So I leaned over to plug in the light. And, ooh! And luckily we were about 2 feet away from the children's hospital, so we went over and he was born.
And everybody watched, right, Kiana?
Yes, everybody was there.
And he'd been
I know,
infused
Dave.
with pasta, right?
Mm-hmm.
I came out, that was the trouble. I was born so fast, it was take one step towards the hospital and drag Dave.
Everybody was there.
They didn't get
And
it
I
on
kept
video?
thinking, don't I have any privacy? And then along came Jimmy.
They want to be sure you weren't cheating.
And we were out and swimming at the Heston Pool in Eggertsville. And Dave had to go off during the war. The Russians were with us, and they were getting our airplanes from Bell Aircraft. So he went off to the airport to meet them. And so I was flying off to the pool, and I thought, God, I'm never going to get dry. And then I realized the water had broken. So I thought, well, I better tear in. So I tore into, I better pick up my father, who was a doctor. So I stopped at my house right next to the hospital, my old house, and my father wasn't there, but my mother was, but she couldn't drive, no how. So I drove her to the hospital. And then Jimmy was home.
We came back from Glover's wedding.
From Glover's wedding. And we were in a van. And Andrew was driving, and there was Andrew and Georgie and Mom and me and Gwen and Shauna, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Mom, fortunately, was in the back, squeezed to the inside in the back with people. The only way to get out was to crawl over people, so that was fine. We had a good time in the van. And we got near the airport, and the best thing to do when you get to the airport is fill up the van with gas, because you know it's much cheaper that way. So we were pulled into the gas station. Mom said, I gotta get out, I gotta get out. I have to go to the bathroom. We said, no. Because we thought she was gonna pay for the gas, and we didn't want her to pay for the gas. And she said, come on, I really gotta go to the bathroom. And we said, no. And she was frantic, and all of a sudden she took out her purse and she threw her credit cards out and said, I really gotta go to the bathroom. And so we let her out.
Did she pay for the gas?
No.
All right.
I kept saying,
John?
In English.
What'd you say, Mom? Oulé?
Oué la toilette.
Yeah, I thought he was in Montreal, French-speaking part, but...
This is about Mom. Like today, like any time, you know, this time period. Like sometimes we like to go to the movies, you know, in the middle of winter. And it's snowing and it's cold as the son of a gun out. So Mom gets dressed up in this jacket. She's got this hat with earmuffs on it. And she puts this thing on and she tucks this whole thing down there like this, and she's got the things up there like that. And so we're going to the movies this one time, and she's walking through the parking lot, and this one guy takes a double turn like this, and he says, "My God, I would swear to God that was George Burns when he had a cigar." It's just like George Burns.
David, you have it mixed up. The first time I went hunting, Dad said that. I put on the derby.
Well, and also when we've been in Sanibel and you've got the hat on when we're going out in Betty's boat, and you put on the Pier 51 hat, and you've got the George Burns.
George Burns wears a scarf with a hat over. One winter.
Once upon a time.
Make it fast on film.
Okay, good. Mom and Dad came to Europe. We went skiing. And one of our first stops was Lech in Austria. So you get off the train and you have to catch a taxi to go up into Lech. And as we get off the train, we find out that there's a great snowstorm and there's avalanches, and we're just barely going to make it in the taxi up to Lech before they're going to close the roads, and then we're stuck. So, okay, we all get out. I got all the baggage, and Mom turns around, she goes, "Oh my God, I left the window open." She runs back on the train, closed the window because the train shouldn't lose any heat.
That's good.
And leaves Dad and I there, with which the train takes off. With Mom down to the next stop. So there's Dad and I with all the luggage, and Mom taking off in the train.
Closing the windows.
Closing the windows.
Good.
So we had to go find out. She had to go all the way to the next stop, with which then, what did they do? They put you on what?
Oh, this darling guy, the conductor with his long, dark blue, red line cake. All he did was laugh.
He understood
And
you?
I was saying, back, please. So he took me. Well, first I got off on the station, and I went to this great big long line of letters, and I thought it said, you know, help. We'll help you. Instead it said men. Out there, and the nice conductor, he took me across all the tracks, and he stuck me up on an engine, and he said, "Go." So the engineer and I went back.
And we made it just before the avalanches. Then we went to Lech to eat dinner, and we sat down to have dinner, and Mom ordered beef tartare.
Oh God, don't tell this story.
For not knowing what beef tartare was.
Oh God.
Beef tartare arrived, and she says, "Oh my God, it's not cooked." But she was too embarrassed to say anything, so we took the beef tartare and put it behind the pillow.
So that's where David and Jimmy learned that. I'm not going to tell that part. We used to go to dancing school.
Oh God.
Mr. and Mrs. Driscoll's dancing school. And I have to preface the story by saying that Mom always talks about when she was a kid and her mother would tuck her into bed, and she would say, "Am I an angel?" And she'd say, "Yes, you're an angel." And she'd say, "Am I a perfect angel?" And Grandmommy would say, "You're a perfect angel." And then Mom would say, "Am I a perfect angel?" So this is just to prove that Mom was not always a perfect angel. Well, we went to dancing school, and let's see, who was in the carpool? Wendy Goodyear and Bobby and Roger Lentz and Bobby Victor, I think. And it was Mom and Dad's turn to drive. So we all got in the car, and we're all in our dresses and our nice little coats and stuff, and we're complaining about going to dancing school like we always did. So we're on our way into Buffalo, and suddenly Mom and Dad turn to us and say, "Well, why don't we go to the movies instead?" And we said, "Oh, sure, go to them. Well, sure, you'll take us to the movies." And the next thing we knew, we were all standing in line at Shays Theater. Was it Shays? Buying tickets to Don't Go Near the Water with Bob Hope and Rosemary Clooney. I will never forget it. We sat up in the balcony and we laughed so hard. I never forget it. It was the best time. And then afterward, we all went to Howard Johnson's and had ice cream and went home. And the next morning, the phone rang off the hook. These parents saying, "How could you take my son to that? You thought you were responsible. You're supposed to take him to dancing school."
So did you get taken off the carpool?
Yeah, right. Yes, wasn't it wonderful?
Obviously, we did a lot of horse showing. And we went all over the eastern seaboard. We went to Madison Square Garden and Bradford and everything. We did everything ourselves, and everything was totally organized. We get the horses in on time, we get there on time, and everything was just organized. But there was this one moment when things were not so organized. And here we were getting the horses.
Over here.
We were getting the horses on the van.
I'm sorry, Burdette.
We were getting the horses on the van with Dad. And we were getting organized. We were going to go to Rochester. So Dave and I, we put the last things in the van. We got things all organized. So we said, okay, that takes care of Dad. Now we're going to go up there and we're straightening things out. We're going with Mom. So we walked up and we're going up to the house. Here comes Mom down the driveway, out the driveway. So we figure, well, there goes Mom down the driveway. She's going out to Dad, whatever. So Dave and I go down back to the barn, and we get down to the barn, and guess what? There goes Dad. There goes Mom, and there's Jim and Dave standing there saying they're gone. So back into the house we go. We wait for at least an hour and a half. There was no throughway then. So finally the phone rang. We weren't sure if the wrath of God was going to come down on us or what. But the point was they were there, Mom and Dad in Rochester for the horse show. Dave and I, the jockeys, sitting there. Nothing is happening. Dad called the Williamsville taxi. And we jumped on the Williamsville taxi. There's no throughway, and he got us there in the back rows.
Just in time, right?
Just in time to get
They
there
held
for
up the show.
They held up the show. Who do you remember, Mom?
They did.
Oh, they held up the show. You made it just in time for when they started. It was when you got back.
Until the end result.
But I had the girls who were riding
That's
all
right.
with me, but not the
I
jockeys.
remember when we got there, Dad arrives and Mom says, "Where's Jim and Dave? I thought you had them. I thought you had them."
They even made a movie about that.
the original Home
Alone.
Oh, that's right.
His last name is Horseball.
His name was Harry.
His name was Harry.
He founded the horse ball.
Probably.
Hey, Grubby founded
Wonder if he
the horse
knows
ball.
Dick and Schlong.
Oh.
And Harry was the guy.
Peter.
This is another good story. It doesn't really have to do with Mom Bandwidth, but Harry used to take us in, the Jim and I and Rummy and Danny Goodyear used to take us into school every morning. So we were a very impressionable age and stuff like that. So we kept getting these water guns, and they kept upgrading the water guns until we had like these water cannons. So we called this guy Harry Horseball because he sort of looked like a horseball. So we said and we were only about 8, 9, 10, 11 years old or whatever, you know. So Harry would pull up to the stoplight, and we'd lean out the window very innocently at the car next to us. "Could you roll your window down, please?" And the guy would roll his window down. We'd get level this guy, and Harry would.
The first drive-by shooting.
He'd lay rubber, man. He'd go on.
Now this is a picture of Nancy before the bomber. And it's 2 o'clock. We're gonna force feed her intravenously that bomber at about 3:30, and that's.
And then just throw it right back on the hammer.
And the party is ready to roll. We're back on our gorgeous beach, where we've been snorkeling. Even I went out in the snorkel and avoided the claustrophobia. Everybody went out, even Mom. We had a barbecue. And everything is perfect.
I don't have the car. I love the cars. We don't care. Nobody opens up the. I know everybody's there.
That's what I said.
High society.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Connor. Happy birthday to
Actually, let me get my camera.
Get out of there. I suppose you didn't get them all yet. You didn't get them all yet. There's more. There's more.
Oh, are they what?
Marcy, you're being a disruptive force.
I don't like orange. Blue. Blue.
Oh. Ooh. We're going to have to sit on balloons. Maybe I should collect some balloons.
I'm ready.
Speedy, get in there too.
Come around. No, get that. Doing that.
So this is the twist.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You're married, man. I heard that.
I'm newlywed.
Your wife.
By the way, that's the second time we got married. We got divorced for 3 years and then we got remarried. We did. We had a war in between and then we kind of gave up. I surrendered. I gave up.
Hey, Mom.
She had a better lawyer.
Mom, this is the second time he's gotten married to his wife.
Same woman.
Same woman.
We got married the first time.
They were divorced for 3 years.
In 83, 6/18/83.
He can remember it.
And then we got remarried 10/21/83. 93.
93.
Later, we got remarried.
Everybody needs a 10-year break.
For 3.
Oh my God.
Oh, there's no way she's been that much. So, I mean, it's been great, man. And then the cruise was a gift from her dad, you know, probably just to get us out of town or something.
He was probably glad to get rid of her again.
Hey, Jeff, when she gets unhappy again, I'm throwing her a truck. That's like
You were the one?
Yeah.
Yeah, show us the move.
Family we got going.
This is what I mean. This is why we won. It wasn't counting, it was noise.
If it works for you, hey, go with it.
What do we got? No more photos. No more
photos. No more photos. No more.
Don't you think that
You're right, I forgot.
You got a copy of it.
No, I did. My memory's shot.
Hey.
Don't you think that's enough?
What?
I'm taking pictures and
Okay.
fill my drink.
What? Oh, Phil, all right.
You know, that's why.
I called his wife.
Do as your mother says, James.
Hold my hand and I will.
Hi, darling.
Okay, I certainly wouldn't want to get in the way of that.
I blame Ganna for the, which I just got through saying, for the reason I am the way I am today. Uncle Dave decided Ganna should learn how to drive the blue punt.
Oh my God.
And she had just learned, and it was before dinner. It must have been around 4 or 4:30, and you needed something in Foots Bay. And she talked me into going over with her. And she wasn't the first time you'd ever gone over alone. Well, she talked me in, and being that I was the daughter-in-law, I had to go. So I am in the back of the boat. She's driving along. Morley, God love him, is standing on the dock with a frozen turkey, I think. And as we roared into Foots Bay, she pulled the gear out to slow the boat down, and the entire thing came out. And here she is. This was your big trial run, and I'm there, and I finally very quietly said, "Turn the boat off!" And Marley is realizing at this point we're running amok through the turkey, and some guy is standing in this boat. He grabbed the turkey. Remember? The boat started to slow down. We almost took his legs, ankles, and knees, but he didn't stop us. And then remember, Earl came over. Oh my God, that was
backwards.
Yes, he was.
It must have been too much for him. A woman spreading out in front of him. It's a fantasy come true.
Get mine, quick.
Okay, Pete, you're on.
He didn't know how to swim.
Okay, Pete's story.
Pete?
Peter.
Peter.
Repeat.
Can't call him Peter anymore. He's not going to say anything.
I thought he was done.
Let's see what
He's not.
Your mother kind of convinced me to keep my mouth shut. A couple of things, and I don't really remember how they happened and how they ended up, but just a little thing that happened back in Stowe.
Oh, good night. Oh, this is going back.
Yeah. Oh, I know what
Isn't that the purpose of this?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And
the outlaws can do it.
Camera's running, move it.
Okay, I'm trying. And you and Patty were driving to the ski area. Patty was driving. Patty was driving. Okay, I was already at the ski area. And for some reason, you and Patty took our Saab and drove it up this snowbank. Do you recall that?
But we just skidded.
And how it happened,
We don't know what happened. We were just driving down the road. Next thing you know, the car just went whoop and up on this bike.
We're talking
10 feet up there.
Yeah, 8 feet tall.
And so, I don't know how that happened or what happened afterwards. But
Oh, I know what happened afterwards. All your two friends kept going.
all my 2 friends.
All right.
I'm not finished with you yet, lady.
Addie and Peter's friends kept going by, and they all pulled us out, trying to pull us, and finally pulled us out. You must have had at least 25 friends that went by us and
Yeah.
stopped.
2.
Not just 2, 20.
2. I've watched you evolve.
Peter, I thought you loved me.
I do.
That's a compliment.
I do.
That's a compliment, Gannon.
I do.
Woman of
I
decision.
do.
Yeah, that's
I really do.
that is a compliment.
I cherish the earth that you walk on. I really do.
Oh,
However,
oh, good.
however, 2 years ago, however, 2 years ago, however, 2 years ago,
Sounds like a lawyer.
you know, the matriarch of the island,
Oh, God.
and you were involved, Mr. Forman.
Me?
Yes.
Moi?
Moi.
Moi?
And it was towards the end of the year, and the leg long was not doing well. The leg long
Big
had
kahuna shirt.
sunk.
Yeah,
Okay.
it sunk. Oh.
It sunk. And there was a decision to remove the leg long from the water or to leave it in. And Dave wanted to leave the leg long in the water because it was summer. Even though you couldn't use it, it needed to be in the water. And as you were leaving, Dave, you asked Mom,
Oh, I remember this.
leave the leg long in the water. Blaine, put the boat back in the water. And Mom said, don't worry, Dave, I've got everything under control. And with that, you felt really good.
The next day it was out of the water.
You got in the boat, and as you turned around, Mom turned around to Blaine, take it out of the water!
I have a roast and I have a tribute.
Oh, good.
Oh, God.
Because we were lucky enough to travel with Ganna all through Ireland after the wedding. And something that struck me, which is just so true of you. Here we got to the Blarney Castle. And there are about 1 million steps that go up to the top. And Ganna said, oh, yeah, I'm not going to go up these steps. Well, you know Ganna. Here she is, head of the crowd, marching up all the steps. The first one up there, here we are in this long line. And there's this crack that's about this big, and you can look through it, and you can see way down below. Well, she looked at the crack, and she looked at her bag, and she said, I can't do this, I'm going to slip through there. But she did it, she did it. And that's a tribute to your bravery. You always try everything, and it's true, you could have slipped through there, and I want to toast your being here.
Hey, that's great.
Oh, isn't it great? She was so cute when you looked at that crack and the size of it and the size of your body. We got nervous, but she did. You kissed the stone.
Did she kiss the stone?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she kissed the Blarney stone.
You couldn't tell?
Oh, my God, Nancy.
The roast?
2 little elves, who I will not name because I'll get in big trouble if I do, brought this to my attention, and I found it. I found it so wonderful and so comical, so comical.
This is good.
Now, this is a roast. It was sort of,
She's having trouble with this.
well, because I don't want to get anybody in trouble, but anyway.
Well, don't worry, that guy with the black face got all far.
Sneak attacks were suggested to go into Ganna's house at any particular time when you're definitely not going to announce your arrival. Check out the pictures. Check out the pictures. Now, if she knows you're going to be there, guess whose picture's right in front of the pile?
You got it, boy. All right.
I've always suspected that.
Inside story.
Plan a sneak attack, which is what these 2 little people kind of very innocently did,
Inside
and walked
story.
in and said, have you ever noticed that when you come here and Ganna knows you're coming, your picture's right out front? When she doesn't know you're coming and somebody else's, their picture's out front?
Absolutely true. I'll tell you, Nancy, I'll give you kudos for that. That's absolutely true.
That is so wonderful.
And
And it's so you, Gana, because you always try to make everybody feel good. You always make everybody feel good.
I'm coming to Buffalo.
Under the television.
Repeating it secondhand. This was hearsay, not heresy, but hearsay. A long time ago, my folks were passing through New York on an auto trip, and they were going through Buffalo, and they were trying to get through downtown Buffalo, which isn't easy in any case, and they came upon this Woody station wagon parked in the front of Sears Roebuck, blocking traffic from all directions. And they sat there for half an hour, 3/4 of an hour, waiting to try and get through. And it was their biggest memory of Buffalo. I think it was 44 or something like that.
Oh, you are, Brian.
Wonderfully memorable vacation in Mexico. But we were, I mean, things were less than wonderful down there.
Oh, they were.
But we went to Tulum one day, which is one of the Mayan archaeological ruins in Mexico. And the same thing, where there was a temple that had steps that were incredible, you know, straight up into the sky. And we said, no, you really shouldn't. You don't want to. And, oh, I'll try it. And she was the first one up to the top of the temple. And she was not the last one, or the first one down, however, because coming down was considerably harder than going up. The steps have a step of about that much and a rise of about that much.
Oh my God!
Straight up.
Yeah, it's
uneven, really high.
But she did it. She went up and she went down those temple steps, and it was great. Well, it wasn't elegant, but it was great. Well, we won't make him, but he can if he wants to. Don't you think you'd like to say something, Skip?
I don't know. I can't think of
I
anything.
can't think.
That's okay.
There's only one memorable thing, and it has as much to do with Mr. Forman as it does with you.
Oh, good.
Oh,
That's
nice.
good.
That's nice.
It's not that nice. But I'll never forget, this is our longest trip to Muskoka.
3 days.
It was 3 days, but somehow it got extended to 10.
Oh my God.
And that was it. And then they left. Actually, when it got to 5, they left.
I couldn't stand any longer.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Then they came back, and I could cajole him into bringing the lobster back.
Do you remember that?
I remember that.
Who did?
Yeah, Dan.
And it was only joking. And lo and behold, he brought the lobster back. I think one of the pictures is out there. I might have the lobster in the boat. And I also remember
That's a picture of Mom and Dad and Tigger.
Yeah, right.
Coming back.
Coming
with
back
the
with
lobster
coat
and
and
the
tie.
white punt.
Yeah, right.
Suit. Coming back from
we've been in
4 years.
Oh, the one that Andrew sent us?
Well, we all have that picture of.
Ontario Jockey Club.
How neat.
Lobster, but he was dead set on broiling lobster. But I'd never heard of broiling lobsters live.
Oh, it was awful. That's why I And then you said, what can I do for you? And I said, take us to the movies. And you did. Yeah, that was a great one.
Last
Great
movie
thing
you
for you
saw,
to
how
do.
many years ago was that? 5 years ago. We saw Hunt for Red October. So how many years ago was that? That's the last movie.
Wow.
Drop her that drop.
Smile, smile, dog. Head up, smile.
That's what they do
I
for.
cannot possibly give a toast or a speech. I can't.
can do it later.
I just want to thank you for this wonderful time all together and this marvelous cruise. For all my kids and my kids-in-law. I can't thank you enough. It's just been so great.
Perfect.
Well, you went through a lot of pain, I'll tell you that.
We need to, we need to thank you, not you us.
You've been a perfect mommy.
Oh, thank you. She's been the greatest.
Thank you.
All right. We got him. We got the main guy.
We got him, okay.
David, get the Sally.
Wait a minute, hold it. Here's the guest of honor. Yeah.
All right. Get Sally's chair.
Sally's chair.
She can't get in there tonight. Uh-oh. All right, the chair.
Hey, Speed, what are you having? That's the main course. The main course. Okay, go ahead, Gov.
I wanted to say here's to Mom. Happy 80th. We love you.
Thank you.
And I was hoping maybe after dinner we could sing Tea for Two.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, not yet, man, not yet.
And I want to drink to all my children.
The outlaws.
The outlaws.
The in-laws.
They're out.
The outlaws.
Here are Marcy, they have nots.
The outlaws. We're the outlaws. Oh, you're thanks.
They're the lousy have nots. Here's another one over here. And another one down there. Skip, wake up. Don't fall into your soup.
One more of those.
Skip. He's asleep. That's a good bit.
Let's see who am I?
Hi, Todd.
Hey, Jim.
How are you? Did you have did you have eggs Benedict for dinner tonight?
No, breakfast we had smoked salmon. For dinner we had 2 smoked salmon.
Oh, great.
Shrimp cocktail and soup.
Hey, Richard, you look like a wiener dog. Eat a man, eat a man.
Okay, Schlag.
Schlag has a pink one.
Who wants the pink one? Marcy wants the pink one. Just getting a little crude.
Schlag got us out.
No, Marcy wants a long one.
She wants a long swan? Hey, Marcy, tell me about the waiters and their names tonight.
We just called them.
No.
Wait,
The big girl says no.
No. Well, I can't hear you, Mom.
No, we no.
Hang on, one. Go on. Let him go. All right,
The guys. Okay. Yeah, more.
Born on the 4th of July.
Oh, that is.
Yankee Doodle, set 'em up. Yankee Doodle. I am your Yankee Doodle guy.
Hey, Burdette, what do you think about that?
It's your sister. What can I say?
That's really
Make a line, make a line.
Mom's happy. 80th. 90th? Okay, we're gonna phase back now.
Put it down. Oh, good. Speed's gonna get a record here. I put the first one in there. But here's the other. Oh, the
You never did get to that.
And then Richie does the rest.
I'll do the rest.
All right.
Can I do that there?
You guys
Okay.
On the water.
Here's your cake. I want to eat every last morsel of this sucker. All 8 pounds of it.
Okay.
We're having baked Alaska next.
Alaska. Who wants an Alaska?
And finishing the cruise. This is Gretchen's baby.
No, it's my baby.
Oh, your baby. Not mine. I'm not sending more kids to school. They're cut.
I will, honey. I'm
Okay.
independently wealthy now.
Say goodbye to our cruise ship. This is it for 1993. 1993.
Big ship.
Goodbye.
Up there.
Say goodbye to the Nordic Empress. It's been a super trip for everybody.